on in, everybody. Come on in for a lovely show. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, diamondandsilk.com.
Yes.
Come on in because we have a lot to talk about.
A whole lot.
We want to talk about this embassy that was attacked, our embassy.
Yeah.
And how the president retaliated. Yes. We also want to talk about these Democrats are now mourning the death of a terrorist.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. This California bill, AB5, illegal aliens, they're getting IDs to vote.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start it all off with the itch for the week, okay?
Yes, we are.
Was that me? I'm so sorry.
Well, that's okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's why it's called technology.
Okay, that was me. All right, listen. Are we up on all portals?
We're up on all portals.
We're not going to prolong. Hit it, y'all. Hey y'all, thank you. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to tonight's show. We're your host, Diamond and Silk with a long week. Before we get into the nitty gritty, first of all, I want to say Happy New Year to you all. I hope you had a wonderful time. Listen, this is going to be an epic year.
An epic year.
Even though the year started off like, whoa, some stuff went down.
Well, we've been saying it's going to be an epic year. It's the last week of December.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
right.
And it came in with a bang.
It came in with a bang, and we'll talk about it. Listen, you all, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, I want you to head over there to get your tickets. But first of all, stop right now, and I want you to share this video.
Share.
I need you to share this video, and everybody need to share it, and here's why.
Yeah.
Because people are getting misinformation.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, people think we are at war.
Yeah.
We have our black brothers and sisters that don't know what's going on, and so we have to enlighten them.
That's right.
So if you are watching this video and you have a way of sharing it on YouTube, on Twitter, on Periscope, on Facebook, diamondandsilk.com, please share it.
Email the link.
If you have to.
Do what you got to do.
If you have to, okay?
That's right.
All right.
I was about to say, call in the children, call in the neighbors,
call in everybody so we can explain this to them.
Yeah, we got to
Okay, so again tonight,
Not explain.
We got to just tell them what.
We got to explain.
Okay, so listen, the show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. If you have not gotten your tickets for Say Yes to Life brunch, that's happening on January the 25th, please go get your tickets at chitchattour.com. You all, we have the Say Yes to Life brunch is all about saying yes to life.
Yes.
Get your tickets at chitchattour.com. We want to see your face in the place.
That's right.
And I heard for 2020, coming soon, we're going to be in Scottsdale, Arizona, Rancho Mirage, California, Raleigh, North Carolina, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So those dates are going to be added.
Yeah.
Further down the year. I'll keep you all updated and informed, so keep looking out for that.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. Let me see, did I go through everything? Also, listen, make sure you visit the Diamond and Silk store. You know there's going to be a lot of rallies coming up, and people are putting on a lot of events. You want to have your gear. Go get your Trump pin. We defend Trump shirts. Get your Diamond and Silk pin. If you want to laugh and we're not on so all the time, make sure you get the best of Diamond and Silk, okay? You can get all of that at diamondandsilkstore.com. That's right. diamondandsilkstore.com. And also, make sure you stay updated with Diamond and Silk by going to chitchatme.com. Put in your email address so that you can stay updated and informed. We do have a huge announcement coming soon about how you can stay connected with Diamond and Silk.
Yes.
Another thing, and I don't know if you have this here, but you all know that Diamond and Silk, we've been so busy. People keep saying, I ain't seeing y'all on TV a lot. We've been very busy because we're working on a book that's coming out August of 2020.
Yes.
So excited. If you have not pre-ordered your book, we want you to go ahead and pre-order it.
Pre-order
You can
it.
pre-order it at diamondandsilkbook.com.
Wow. You all, if you only knew.
Has it been fun?
Wow. The journey of going back and revisiting our journey is phenomenal.
Right.
I'm like, when did we have time to do all of this, and this? This book is going to be epic.
It's going to be epic and amazing. Yes, it is. And so, yes, also to all of our moderators, thank you all so much for moderating our pages. Our YouTube page. Thank you so much for that. Listen, I ask that you not kick anyone off if they curse. Now, if they using like the N-word or they saying any type of derogatory things about our president,
or Diamond and Silk,
you can go right on ahead and kick them off.
That's right.
But with everything that's going on, sometimes people want to vent.
Yes.
I received an email maybe a week or so ago where a lady just wrote and she just wanted to vent. She talked about her baby daddy wasn't helping her pay child support, how she was disabled, so she can only work but so many hours a week, but she couldn't get ahead. Mm-hmm. And if I was going to give her some advice, I would let her know is, okay, so if you're disabled and you're trying to work and you still can't get ahead, are you disabled to the point where you can't work at all? If not, you may have to cut off the disability so that you can get you a good full-time job.
Right.
Because you're going to make more money having a full-time job than a disability
because
check.
the disability check is dissing her ability to make more money.
Absolutely. If I was someone that was just, just talking to her, that's what I would have told her. You got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. Listen, I raised my son by myself.
Yeah.
But you have to make a decision on what you can't get. You're not going to be able to get this and think you can subsidize
to this.
You can't hold on to this.
Right.
And think you can use this here to get ahead.
Right.
It's not this. It's set up. It's not going to let you. Right. You're going to have to make a choice. Either you're going to be on disability or you're going to work full time. Then when you work full time, you will notice that you have more money coming in than what your disability, and that helps you get ahead. Yeah. I'm just throwing it out there till you not listen. That's only if you can do that. That's right. All I say. That's right. Okay.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hello. I know they're watching.
We know you're watching. Love you guys.
Okay.
No, don't say guys, because Mama gonna be like,
I'm not
a guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Okay. So let's get into it.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
So thank you everybody for showing up tonight. So listen, we're coming back from a new year. An old year coming into a new year. Yes. And we already have an itch for the week, and his name is Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick.
It's really Colin Kaepernick. But he had like a colon.
Colin.
Yes.
Colin Kaepernick. So let me tell you all what he did.
Tell him.
Colin Kaepernick took to Twitter the other day to weigh in on President Trump's decision to take out the world's most #1 terrorist. And I can't pronounce that first name. And the second name, his last name is Soleimani. I want to say salami, but I know that was right. It's Soleimani.
Soleimani.
Okay. So Kaepernick, who is more known for his politics than his career in football, basically made the killing of a known terrorist that killed more than 600 Americans and millions of people around the world. He made it seem like that our military personnel was racist for taking out this terrorist.
That's right. It was a racist thing to take out the terrorists
that killed people.
That the terrorists that also killed brown and black people along with white people as well.
Yeah. So here's what Colin tweeted. Colin. I'm calling him Colin.
Yeah.
And
because
I don't know why I want to say Colin when I know it's Colin.
That's the only thing that's coming out.
Colin said there is nothing new about American terrorist attacks against black and brown people for the expansion of American imperialism, is what he said. And you know what? I love how Mark Dice replied. Mark Dice. He's always on Twitter, y'all, but he's very funny. He said, there is nothing new about liberals siding with terrorists while railing against white people in order to expand their bank accounts. Woo. Thank you, Mark Dice.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Okay, so in case you all hadn't heard, or if you've been hiding up under a rock, the president had to send in drones and missiles to take down this terrorist because our embassy was attacked, and we'll get into that.
Yes.
Now, our embassy was attacked, and we retaliated back. And the left got ticked off about it.
Yes, they did.
What I don't understand is why.
Yeah.
And then you got somebody like Colin Kaepernick, an agitator, a hater, a race baiter, always dipping his nose and his mouth into politics or where it don't belong.
Right.
And President Trump is trying to save somebody like him from having his head chopped off,
right,
from being killed,
right,
or if one of his family members is in the military.
That's right.
Making sure don't nothing happen to them.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you got Colin Kaepernick. He needs an itch.
He has an itch.
He has a scratch that need to be itched.
No, sis. He don't have a scratch that need to be itched.
He have an itch that need to be scratched.
Wow.
Thank you. Yes. And I get so ticked off with people like this here.
Yeah.
See, the president is darned if he do, darned if he don't.
Why do you want to make this a racial thing? Was it racial when this man took and killed up folk?
600 Americans.
Right. Did you say anything about him killing up innocent people, Colin?
Slaughter people in Syria, slaughter Iranians.
Did you say anything?
No, Colin. He was somewhere picking his fro, trying to pick a fight with the NFL.
He probably was somewhere with his head in his colon. He need to get it out of his colon.
He surely do.
That's right.
And so, Colin, that's why you take the itch of the week.
Yes.
You was acting all itchy, acting like an itch.
Yes.
Instead of getting with your fingers on Twitter and probably Facebook, instead of getting your facts straight.
That's right.
We don't take up for known terrorists that kill American and kill people around the world.
People, that's right.
He had to go on a tweet about it, though. That's what he had to do. And so for that, Mr. Colin Kaepernick,
yes,
you take the itch for the week. You are the itch for the week.
You are the itch of the week. And stop itching on that dog on Twitter board.
So listen, you all, our embassy was attacked, so we retaliated back. And the left, they got ticked off about it.
So we found out that on April the 15th, 2019, is when the United States officially designated Iran's military, which is known as the Elite Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. They deemed them as a foreign terrorist organization.
So Iran's military was really deemed as a foreign terrorist organization
because they terrorize people.
Oh.
So the Trump administration on April 15, 2019 signed the deal, sealed the deal. These people are known terrorists.
Right.
Is what he did.
And it sounded like he couldn't stand by and let these people terrorize the United States, other states, other people,
other countries.
Yeah, he's not going to stand by.
Is that what's supposed to happen? Why are people thinking that that's what's supposed to happen? That you're supposed to stand back and just let somebody abuse you like this, kill you like this? No.
Absolutely
no. So, we went in and we got I wanted to get the timeline as to what went on, because there's a lot of people that's being given misinformation.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, really being given misinformation. Let's talk about that for a minute before you go into the timeline. So I was, I'm always, sometimes I have to pull back.
Right.
I have to pull back because my emotions get all into stuff, and I'm going off, and I can't be on 10 all day, every day. Right. So sometimes I have to pull back, but when I pull back, I tend to go to YouTube or Facebook to see who's saying what.
Okay.
And I was really taken aback about how, especially black people, and this ain't gonna be a show just about black people because we're all Americans, but black Americans are thinking that we are at war. And what I was mostly taken aback by is you have these influential people that's putting this information, black influential people that's putting this information in the minds of other black people. And I want you all to understand, right is right, wrong is wrong. President Trump took out a terrorist.
Right.
Remember when terrorists flew planes?
Right.
Into our Twin Towers in New York?
Right.
Okay? Remember when there was ISIS who was terrorists chopping off heads?
People heads.
Okay, this man was a terrorist and he was running around terrorizing and killing people.
Right.
Had President Trump not taken him out, this man had more planned attacks.
That's right.
But I get so ticked off when I hear these so-called influential people, and the only reason you influential now is because somebody reached back that was influential to help you, and now you feel like you coming up in the game. You ain't no more a comedian. Now you're going to be out there being an actor or actress, whatever you want to call yourself. But what I have a problem with is you giving people misinformation. Misinformation.
Right. And you're deliberately doing it to sway the mind of people that is a little unlearned.
Or people that is ignorant to what's going on. And ignorant don't mean a bad thing. It's just you don't know what's going on. And so you'll just repeat what somebody tell you.
Right.
There's another girl that I tend to look at sometimes. Okay. Little ghetto. Okay. But that's her own. That's her own.
She can be ghetto.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
That's her prerogative.
But she think that we are at war. And President Trump started this. No. What President Trump did was ended this terrorist from terrorizing people. Especially American people.
Yes.
And I get tired of hearing people give out misinformation.
That's
please, if you have made $100,000, let me throw this out here before I forget it.
Throw it on out.
You don't need to be on no damn food stamps.
That's right.
You might to have a one-track poverty mind if you think that within a month or two you've made $100,000 and you still need to be on food stamps. That is a poverty one-track mind.
Who said some mess like that, Donnie?
Listen, I love watching. I love going to YouTube and going to Facebook.
Can you give me some abbreviations?
Listen, listen. This girl on Facebook made $100,000.
I got you. Okay.
All right, doing her videos.
But you said I wouldn't food stamp.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I would never talk about it, but she put her business out there, so I have to talk about it.
Okay, go ahead and talk about it.
So she made $100,000 or whatever. She feel like she should still be getting food stamps, and everybody else should be getting food stamps. That is a poverty one-track mind to feel that way. And then if you ain't getting them, you want to blame President Donald J. Trump. You shouldn't be getting no food stamps. You don't need any type of welfare because you've made $100,000. If you take your money and budget your money, instead of buying dumb sugar honey iced tea,
that's right.
You won't never need food stamps to buy food because you will realize, let me budget this because I have the money to buy food. Now, the one thing I like she did, she opened up a little business. I think that she needs some guidance, but she did that, which is good. But if you want to be a successful business owner, you got to get out of this here mindset of thinking that as a business owner that have accumulated $100,000 in a month or so, that you're supposed to still get some kind of welfare, food stamps, or some kind of assistance from the government. Poverty mindset, a one-track mind.
So let me say it like this.
Come on.
A lot of people want to obtain the American dream.
Yes, they do.
Obtaining the American dream has nothing to do with getting food stamps.
That's right.
That don't go along with obtaining the American dream.
And so stop blaming President Trump. Because you can't get food stamps. You can't get food stamps because you make too much money. You don't need them. Duh.
That is a poverty mindset.
That's a poverty mindset. Also putting out here talking about we are not at war. The president went and finished all of that. Now the shoe is in Iran court. Iran is a little pie, look like a little pie on the map. We are the United States of America. We have more technology. We have more power than Iran.
So why are you people walking around degrading your own status? Why are you allowing the left to degrade us as Americans? We are supposed to be the greatest country in the world. The people from other countries look up to us as the America, United States of America. So why are we sitting here acting like we scared of Iran.
Okay, let me tell you why.
Tell.
Because for years,
Uh-huh.
no other president have stood up to Iran like
right.
President Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
Remember Obama, he drew a red line in the sand and sent them over $150 billion.
So he was acting like a little boy from kindergarten, thinking he was still in school and had to bring out the red crayon to draw the line.
That's what he did.
Okay.
He didn't take... Nobody would stand up to them because, oh my God, you don't want to get into it with Iran. Iran.
That's right. Beep.
You ain't gonna sit. Let me tell you, you're not gonna attack our embassies.
That's right.
And what the left wanted, they wanted this here to play out like Benghazi.
Right.
Oh, heck no. Listen, the American that was killed was an American contractor. I don't believe he was a military personnel. Okay. I don't believe.
Okay.
But the deal is, you're not going to kill up Americans anymore. Period. And think that that's okay.
That's right. No
they started it. The president finished it.
That's right.
And I want everybody to understand that, especially my black brothers and sisters that's listening to all of this foolishness, these narratives that people keep putting out there. Oh my God, Trump done did this, Trump done saved your life.
That's right. And somebody said, wasn't a red line in Syria? Obama drew plenty of red lines. That's right. That's why he went around on this apology tour. He drew plenty of red lines.
I'm sorry, it was in Syria. And do you know Soleimani, he killed up people in Syria? Okay, so whether it was the red line in Syria, giving Iran $150 billion,
that's right,
or looking the other way, Trump ain't having that.
We're not doing
that.
Now,
let me tell you what Democrats, let me tell you how they like to operate. So what they'll do is say, and I've watched it, I've studied it, my own personal opinion. So what they will do is they will take and they will say, okay, we're going to go after this terrorist. They can know exactly where this terrorist is at.
We have the technology to know that. Yep.
But what they would do is spend American taxpayer dollars for years. Talking about we hunting down the terrorists.
Hunting them down.
And they don't ever capture a terrorist until 20 years after we billions and trillions of dollars in debt.
But they rich.
Because some of that money is funding them back into some of their pockets.
They done got a kickback, Jack.
You are dealing with a president that don't operate like that.
That's right.
You dealing with, why do you think, look at al-Baghdadi. Al-Baghdadi. President said, we gonna move our troops from Syria with Syria. Oh, the left was so upset about it. They got all mad and angry about it.
Oh my God, no.
But you know what that did? That gave al-Baghdadi or Baghdadi, whatever his name is, a chance to relax. And to calm down. His surroundings were relaxed.
That's right.
He was relaxed and he didn't even think. He wasn't thinking. But that gave President Trump a chance to go. Bam, there he is. Bam, we get to take him out.
That's right.
Then they pushed another leader up there. Bam, President Trump got the second one too.
Got him.
Ain't heard no more. Have you heard anything else?
Have you heard anything?
We cannot be afraid of these countries.
That's right.
Another thing. With the president showing this much strength when it comes to Iran. Kim Jong-un, whatever his name is.
Look him.
He gonna start calming it. He gonna start calming it down. Too.
Yes. That's right.
Nobody's scared of Iran.
That's right.
And I know you want to let's.
No,
we gonna go through the break. And a lot of these here Iranians are happy. That this man is gone.
They are
because he was ruthless.
They were celebrating in the street. How is it that the Iranians are celebrating in the street that this terrorist is no longer existing? But Democrats right here in America is mourning the terrorist death.
It's so understand that. So okay, I'm glad you said that. So if you look at these Democrats, first it was illegal aliens. Then MS-13 gang members. Now it's terrorists. We don't fit in the equation when it comes to these Democrats.
Except with our tax dollars paying their salaries.
That's right. And then and how they can funnel our money outside of the United States only for it to come back and funnel to somebody else's pocket.
That's right.
You all better wake up and understand what's going on.
That's right. And remember, President Donald J. Trump gives his paycheck away.
That's right.
Remember that.
Remember that.
He takes his check and give it away, y'all.
Can I say this here? I also ran up on what somebody said. He did this because he's being a peach. You all are so. You know what? See, this is what I'm talking about when y'all keep listening to the left wing media.
Yeah.
First of all, technically, President Trump hadn't been impeached.
That's right.
Because Nancy Pelosi did not follow through by sending the paperwork,
the
articles of impeachment to the Senate.
That's right.
Okay? That's the first thing.
Yep.
Second thing, if they do proceed with the articles of impeachment, the president ain't going to go nowhere. He will go down as the first president in history to get a second term of 4 years.
Yep.
He ain't leaving the office. That's the second thing. So for you all that's got this rumor talking about he started this, well, somebody, protesters, broke into that embassy.
That's why we have a timeline.
Come on,
so
break it down.
We can break it down because the media won't talk about it. They don't want you to know about it. The Democrats don't want to speak about it. But Diamond and Silk are about to tell y'all about it so yet you can educate yourself and know what's going on. On December 27th, 2019, an Iranian-sponsored anti-Trump Shiite...
anti-American.
I'm sorry. Anti-American... Thank you. Thank you, Diamond. Anti-American Shiite militia group attacked the K-1 military base near Iraqi city of Kirkuk with rockets.
Okay. That's what happened on December 27th. While y'all was sitting after Christmas eating leftovers.
That's right.
This is what was going down.
This is what happened. Okay?
Go ahead, girl.
Okay. The attack killed an American contractor and wounded several Americans and Iraqi personnel.
That's what happened.
All right.
Okay.
On December 29, 2019, President Trump answered back with airstrikes in sections of Iraq and Syria where members of the militia group were reportedly located.
Okay, so here's the deal. We ain't got to go over there and get some binoculars to find them. We got so much technology.
Right.
We can sit.
Zoom right in on them.
There they go.
Yep.
We're the United States.
Yes.
We are the United States of America.
Yes.
Calm down.
Look, we have technology so good we can see what notch they blew the booger out of.
We got this.
Just that good.
Come on, Silk. Okay.
Well, I was about to take a sip. Hold
on. We're going to take a sip, girl. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Then, on December 31st, an Iranian-sponsored anti-American group, the Shiites militia operating in Iraq, stormed the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad.
Okay, y'all remember Benghazi? Well, these people go, not the people of Benghazi, but it reminded me of Benghazi when people over there in Libya stormed into a U.S. embassy.
That's right.
Well, people here, these people,
right?
And this is a terrorist group.
Is a terrorist group, right? Within Iran. Excuse me, within Iraq. Within Iraq.
Right.
That's right.
They stormed our U.S. embassy in Baghdad. Okay,
right.
Go ahead.
The militia group tried to enter the embassy. They started fires and did some damage to the outside of the reception area of the embassy.
Okay.
President Trump tweeted.
What he tweeted
out? Said Iran killed an American contractor, wounded many. We strongly responded and always will. Now, Iran is orchestrating an attack on the U.S. Embassy in Iraq. They will be held fully responsible. In addition, we expect Iraq to use its forces to protect the embassy and so notify.
Okay. All right. Okay.
President Trump spoke. Then President Trump, while he was in Florida.
Right, okay.
Yes.
This is around the holiday.
This is around the holiday.
This is New Year's Eve,
New Year's Eve, that's right. President Trump spoke with the Iraqi Prime Minister, okay? Then President Trump tweeted, the U.S. Embassy in Iraq is and has been for hours safe.
Okay.
Many of our great war fighters, together with the most lethal military equipment in the world, was immediately rushed to the site. Thank you to the President and Prime Minister of Iraq for their rapid response upon request. Iran will be held fully responsible for lives lost or damage incurred at any of our facilities. They will pay a very big price. This is not a warning. It is a threat. Happy New
Year, baby. Okay, so you
I love
he said. Wait a minute. Listen to me. Okay, so you all remember when Iran shot down that drone?
That's right.
Remember? Well, the president let that go. He said, no American lives.
That's right.
You know, it didn't impact American lives. No American was killed.
Even though we lost all that money.
But we go for the drone.
But for the drone.
He said we can rebuild the drone. But Iran.
We'll let it slide.
But don't mess with us.
We'll give you a pass.
But when they did this right here.
That's right. He answered back.
Come on, girl.
All right.
Oh, let me stop rocking. Somebody said I make them feel dizzy when I start rocking.
Well, that means that she's about to go off on you.
That's
okay?
exactly what it means.
So on December 31st, President Trump sent the cavalry, of about 750 soldiers from the 82nd Airborne Division.
Right here in Fort Bragg.
That's right. On January the 2nd, the Secretary of Defense, Dr. Mark T. Asper, made a statement that the U.S. will not accept continued attacks against our personnel and forces in the region. Mark T. Asper and Mark Milley held a press conference. Asper stated that there are some signs that Iran may be planning additional attacks, and he delivered a warning. Now, here's my deal on this. Let me stop right here.
Stop it right there, girl.
Why didn't nobody know about this here particular press conference?
Oh, are you talking about the left-wing media?
No, what the deal is, the reason why the world didn't know is because the left shut that down.
Yeah, okay. The left not going to tell the naked, nasty, low-down truth.
They don't
what
want
they
you to
want to
hear
do
that.
is they want to create a narrative and keep that going, and then they have everybody sitting up ignorant and thinking we at war when we ain't at war.
That's right.
This is what was going on.
Right. So they came out to tell us what was happening, okay? He said, if that happens, then we will act. And by the way, if we get word of attacks or some type of indication, we will take preemptive action as well to protect American forces, to protect American lives. So the game has changed, and we're prepared to do what is necessary to defend our personnel and our interests and our partners in the region.
Boom.
Okay? So this shouldn't have been new. The deal is it shouldn't have been a shock or a surprise. That's right.
Because they knew stuff was coming down the pipeline here.
Exactly. So on Thursday, January the 2nd, 2020, and that's our time.
Okay.
But in Baghdad, their time was January the 3rd. Okay, 2020. The world got a little safer. Because Soleimani was dead. All right. President Trump killed another terrorist. Okay.
Took him out.
He ordered the airstrike that killed them. All right. It was a drone. Okay. The known terrorist was brutal.
He was brutal, you all. That's why when I hear some people, especially people, and you want to compare this man to being black. No. This man killed people that was black, brown, white. He didn't care who they were.
Children.
He killed children in Syria.
He burned
Iranians.
He burned holes in a little child's leg to try to get the father to talk. While he was talking to the father, that little child today still have holes in his legs.
Fooling around with Soleimani.
Oh my God! And this man, okay.
What did he do?
He shot down U.S. drone.
Remember when he shot down that drone? Yeah.
Killed over 600 Americans. Killed millions of people around the world. Participated in a massacre of the Kurdish people in 1980. Soleimani was one of the first to support Kurdish forces resisting the Islamic State of Iraq, which set off the Iran-Iraq War, 1980 to 1988. Listen, we talking about 1980s, y'all.
I mean, this man is ruthless. Keep on going, girl.
Yes. He called for the Anfal genocides. Okay, between 50,000 to 182,000 Kurds were killed.
Wow,
was slaughtered, y'all. Yeah. This is under this guy's. This terrorist.
And listen, this is who The Democrats, Nancy Pelosi,
Yeah.
what's it, Adam Schiff, Maxine Waters, and all of them. This is who they mourning the death of. Somebody like this here.
Yeah, this right here.
Yeah.
Soleimani was the commander of the terrorist quad forces since 1997. With his terrorist forces, Soleimani orchestrated attacks in places as far as Thailand. Soleimani collaborated in the genocides of Syrians and chemical attacks targeting Syrians.
Remember that?
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Yes, those babies. What happened? It was a chemical.
Yeah. Soleimani was coined with the name Child Killer Commander because of his records of massacring
Syrian children.
Yes.
Wow. I remember that. I remember when those kids had to put all that stuff, try to wash that stuff out of their
faces. Just thinking about this here. He oversaw the assassination of Iraq scientists, fighter pilots, academics, and dignitaries that opposed the Iranian regime's influence. This is ridiculous.
This man, he should have been gone a long time ago.
He should have been gone a very long time ago. But what did they do, y'all? What did the other administrations do?
Well, they acted like they were scatty cats, is what they did.
Yes.
Give me a pat on the back because I'm a scatty cat. I ain't going to do nothing.
Yes.
Don't bother Iran. Let me tell you something. Don't worry about our ally Israel.
Yes.
I believe Israel have enough fighting power, and they're our ally for a reason.
That's right.
Israel is going to be okay, and we stand behind Israel.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This son of a bastard.
Come on.
Said he carried out a massacre of 52 unarmed Iranians. Okay, with the MEK group at Camp Liberty in 2003. In January 1993 to April 2003, the Quds force under Soleimani's leadership carried out over 150 terrorist attacks against the MEK in Iraq, using IEDs and roadside bombs.
Remember, so you can imagine the people's legs. If they didn't die, they probably missing a limb.
They are just
fooling with him.
Soleimani's reign also included his brutal routine of suppressing and even killing Iraqi protesters. Soleimani plot to assassinate the Saudi ambassador to the U.S. It's so much that this here,
and I
won't even call him a man. This is a terrorist. He's a demon possessed from the pits of hell.
Also, I was looking at something that was trending on Twitter.
Yeah,
you have other Iranians telling Americans, don't let this stuff on TV fool you.
That's right.
As if all of these people adored this man.
Yeah.
There was only 3 million people out there celebrating that, but Iran, I think it's about 80-some million of them. And there's a lot of millions of those people stay home because they were happy that this man was gone. He was brutal. And they said when the Iranians were protesting the streets, he ordered for them people to be killed.
Just
you can kill them in the head if you want to.
Just slaughter.
Yes, and they got pictures out there of that. And you got a lot of people celebrating and thanking President Trump for doing what Obama, Bush, Clinton, and nobody else could do.
You got
taking this man down,
celebrating what our president have done because not only did our president protect American lives, he protect their lives as well.
Absolutely.
So the other day, or I believe it was yesterday, Iraq voted to end the U.S. troop presence there in Iraq. Well, you know what? Great, because it was expensive as hell anyway, won't it? Us being over there, we don't have to be concerned with American blood being shed on foreign soil.
Yeah, well, they may have voted on that, but President Trump let them know if our people leave it, we will hit you with so many sanctions.
Yes. Yeah,
you
because
won't
you're not
even
building on nuclear.
That's right.
You're not building on nuclear. And so when I see how Obama took and sent money, and we'll get into that in a minute, gave money to Iran for what?
Well, I believe that it was for something. They claim it was for something. They were paying Iran back for something. But when you do, see, now this is where it gets me. when you start doing something secretly.
Yes, because it was done in secret. So if you was paying somebody back like that, why wasn't it done openly? And then when Obama did it, what he didn't do is get permission from we the taxpayers, the American people,
pallets of our cash over there.
Pallets of our money to Iran.
Right.
It's the taxpayers' dollars,
American
and they should have
tax
gotten money. They should have gotten. He should have gotten permission from the American people. Okay. Now I'm seeing a whole lot of numbers. I'm seeing 150 billion. I'm seeing 1.7 billion, where there was a a bank transfer.
But where did you get that source from? Where did it come from?
Do
you have it? If you don't have it, just say alleged.
Okay, let's say, most definitely. All of it is alleged because I wasn't there to see no transfers. I wasn't there to see anything go down. So everything is alleged. But let me tell you what I learned.
What did you learn?
I learned that President Obama allowed his officials to pressure Iran. Pressure our U.S. banking system, by allegedly allowing the U.S. treasurers to let Iran convert the equivalent of 5.7 billions of our funds, American funds. Not American funds. These funds was held at the Bank of Oman's Bank of Muscat. Allowed them to convert those funds from reals into dollars, which was then converted into euros. Okay. So that's like an interference of our banking system there. So I need to know, this is what I need to know, everybody.
Come on.
The 5.7 billion, is that separate
from
the 150 billion that was sent in the palace of
Where'd
cash?
you get this 5.7 billion from?
I'm trying to tell you. There's
are we
billions
dealing
of
with
dollars.
5.7 billion and then 150 billion?
That's what I'm trying to see.
Okay.
And then there's somebody else with 1.7 billion. Listen, we need the exact numbers because it seemed like a lot of billions of our dollars have left the United States secretly.
Right.
Because here, let me finish this right here.
Come on.
The process for Obama and the crew to do this required a special license by the U.S. Treasury, which was granted in February 2016, but it was never disclosed to Congress or the American people.
Wonder why.
So my question is if this is done in secrecy,
come on,
why? Why wasn't this even disclosed to Congress?
Wait a minute. Go ahead, but you have
no.
Was he?
But you have Congress itching, and you could put the B in front of it, about Donald Trump not consulting him about taking out a terrorist. But you got Obama sending money and giving money to Iran, to the enemy.
How long have they known that Iran, they were like a terrorist place? See, were you funding terrorists?
You want to know how long have Iran?
Look. It seemed like that. Even while growing up, you always heard about Iran. You don't want to mess with Iran. Oh no, not Iran.
Right.
You don't want to do this, and this.
Right.
But it's like they made Iran like the big bad wolf.
Wolf. Yes.
And then when Trump came in and blew the house down.
Yes.
Where the wolf? What you got?
Yes.
You sort of see what I'm saying?
So, there's a lot of money. This is deeper than what we see on the surface, y'all.
Right.
This is much deeper.
Right.
Because how you gonna fund a terrorist organization? Excuse me, let me say it like this. How you gonna fund people that's been terrorizing folk?
Well, okay, now remember this guy, he was a terrorist, but he was a top general. But he's a terrorist. I don't look at him as a general.
Okay, he could have been a top general, All right. But he was terrorizing people.
That's right.
It was inhumane. The things that they did to women.
Oh, God, yeah.
The way that they killed children. You can call him a general all you want. This mother something was a terrorist.
He was a killer is what he was.
That's right.
Chin say they had sanctions for a long time on Iran. Yup. I know that they've had a bunch of sanctions on Iran. It doesn't stop them.
Okay.
But the deal is that why is Iran such a threat?
And why are our money being given to them?
Right.
And if we owe them any money, why we didn't know about it?
Well, some of that stuff was done in secrecy.
How the hell you gonna send $150 billion in cash? In cash money.
Okay, whoa.
Okay.
According to Net Guru NC, this is what they're saying. They probably got this story from Politico. Obama gave 1.7 billion and 400 million was in cash. See, we got to find out because we're hearing a couple of stories that equals up in the billions, not the millions.
Right.
And we're saying that some of that was given in cash and some of that was given through bank and wire transfer.
And we're not hearing
this
the
is what
millions.
We're hearing.
We're hearing billions.
This is what the alleged story that we're hearing.
That's
and
right.
We're trying to find out the facts.
Exactly. And how many times? Is this one time or is this separate different times that we're talking about here? Because one thing I found with doing my research is that the left,
come on,
they have it set that when you go to look for things, you can't find certain things. They have hidden all of that from the internet, y'all.
It used to didn't be like that, but now in this political arena, you go Google something and it may not be there anymore.
All you hear is the lies that they want to smother the truth with.
That's right. That's
all you see. And I'm like, I know that this is a lie here.
Sandra Lee said on top of that palace of cash, many checks for over 99 million per were sent to Iran too. I haven't heard about that, Sandra Lee, so I can't speak on that. I don't know if it's true or not. We're trying to get to the bottom of how much money was sent to Iran. And when you know that they had terrorists over there, they shouted death to America.
Killed Americans.
Okay, now there was something called the Iran deal. Okay. Where they where I guess
the nuclear deal. The Iran nuclear deal.
Well, I guess we were talking to Iran. But Iran is the one that messed that up, and I believe President Trump was the one that pulled out of it. Out of that particular
it was John Kerry. He worked under the Obama administration.
Right.
That got all of that together with the people over there in Iran,
okay,
right?
I have.
Yes.
Look, okay.
It is.
Okay.
It is. Because now that President Trump is in office, I'm looking at how people from the Obama administration is still corresponding with some of these top folks over there in Iran.
When they shouldn't be, because wouldn't that be, aren't you violating the Hatch Act if you do that?
I'm thinking it's treason.
Well, no, wait. We already have a president of the United States.
Right.
And you know what, I'm going to tell you what really bothered me. Thank you, DM. What bothered me is when I turned on the television and I saw Susan Rice sitting up there, work for Netflix now, sitting up there trying to give advice, trying to give her 2 cents. Please, Susan Rice, go sit yourself down. Sit yourself. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say.
Yeah.
We don't believe anything you have to say, especially you coming from the Obama administration, the same administration that spied on the Trump campaign, we'll say allegedly, and done a lot of foul stuff, and a lot of foul stuff happened up under that administration. I don't even know why they prancing her around on TV unless they prancing her around to tell lies.
Especially, you know, when you look at this and money is going over there to Iran, especially since Americans was held hostage in 1979. How are we funding these folks, y'all?
Thank you, Velvet. Velvet said the Logan Act. I think they violated the Logan Act.
They violated the Logan Act.
Thank you, not the Hatch Act.
And how are people from the Obama administration still able to communicate with these folks? And from my understanding, they're sitting back telling these people, just wait it out.
Okay, let's say allegedly. Right.
Yep.
It has been alleged. Right. It has been alleged that this is what's happening. We don't know for sure, but if it is, you are violating the Logan Act by doing that. We already have a president. He already have his administration. Pompeo is over there. It's not necessary for you to overstep your boundary or even step into that because you ain't even a part of that no more.
Part of that. That's right. Now, what the FBI and them did whenever they basically interfered in the election by taking and spying on President Trump, they took, now that's violating the Hatch Act if it's proven that they use their government position in order to make decisions politically like what they did. Okay, so that's violation of the Hatch Act. You're not supposed to be able to use your government position in order to interfere in an election or try to sway anybody, with your political views. You're not supposed to do that as a government official.
Miss Winnie say they still have security clearances. I understand that, but I don't think they should be on the news talking about this issue, especially with everything that happened up under the Obama administration. I don't believe nothing. None of them say up under that administration.
And they should not have security.
They shouldn't have security clearances no more. No.
Now, I'm looking at how not only are the Democrats mourning the death of this terrorist, but
honey, what can I just say this here? Let me go on and get this all off my chest. So I'm sitting up in my bedroom getting ready or whatever for the day. And you had Nancy Pelosi. So now what they trying to do is they're trying to limit President Trump's powers as to how he intertwined when it comes to our military reaction to Iran.
Okay.
So that means if this...
She's trying to limit President Trump's power as far as his constitutional
his military position, his actions, limited his military actions against Iran is what she's trying to do. She's trying to put measures in place,
even though it's his constitutional authority to be able to do what he do as the president.
And the reason why it's his constitutional authority is because that embassy, anytime you go to a U.S. embassy, that's like U.S. soil.
If the embassy is there on foreign soil, that's just like American soil, American territory
around that embassy.
Right.
That's why you got people. If I get to the embassy, I got to get to the U.S. embassy to feel safe,
to do their visas and
to feel safe if they in a foreign country and then people want a trip.
Gotcha.
The first thing they try to do is get to the U.S. embassy.
Yes.
With the president doing what he did, they attacked the U.S. embassy. Like I said before, he didn't go into Iran.
Right.
And do this.
And why was Soleimani in Baghdad?
That's right.
Why was he in Iraq?
He was behind this and behind some more stuff.
Yes. So with her trying to do what she did, she's trying to restrict our president from really protecting Americans.
That's exactly what she's trying to
do. You see what this inch is?
She's a lovely, beautiful child of God, cleverly disguised as an itch.
That's right. How are you going to put in legislation?
That's what they're trying to do.
That will kill more Americans instead of putting in legislations that's going to help protect Americans.
That's what they're trying to do.
And these so-and-so is up there in Congress supposed to be working for Americans.
They ain't working for us. They sitting up there upset. They sitting up there boo-hooing about a terrorist that done killed up people, done killed up Americans, instead of celebrating the lives of Americans, especially the lives that are now going to be saved, and other lives across the world that will be saved, because they won't come in contact with this man and his viciousness and his nastiness.
And you got Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff and the Democrat crew and them in Congress upset that President Trump did not tell Congress, didn't get no type of consult Congress, but they didn't tell Congress, he didn't tell Congress about what he was about to do. But guess what? He didn't tell Soleimani what he was about to do either.
Soleimani didn't know nothing either. When he knew anything, he was up out of here. And see, here's the thing, Sil. Here's the thing. Wait a minute, Sil. Wait a minute. But let me just say this here. Can I say this? Here's what I want y'all to understand. Sil, you making me lose my train of thought with you laughing like that. How can the president go and sit down with bug-eyed pencil neck Adam Schiff and talk to him about this.
Yeah.
When Adam Schiff is nothing but a leaker and a liar.
Yes.
How can President Trump come to this Democrat Congress and let them know anything? Because before anything would have jumped off, you would have had them over there on the very fake news, looking crazy, running off at their mouths about it.
Or you would have had Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff on a plane flying over there. Why tell the enemy?
That's right.
What you're going to do.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you all something. We have a damn plant on the Foreign Committee.
Oh, listen. Okay, so I watch what some people are tweeting out, and one of those people sit on the Foreign Committee, and this is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Because what she's tweeting out, she could possibly go back and start leaking our foreign intelligence.
If she's sitting there with security clearances on the Foreign Committee, what have she not already went back and told Iran?
Told somebody.
Or another country.
But y'all don't want to vote her in. That's why you can't vote these people in like
Listen,
that.
America, we have allowed our Congress to be infiltrated with some people that is anti-American.
They don't like us. I'm
gonna try to see if I can see what plant.
Let me see. I don't know if she a plant because she was voted in, but I'm gonna tell you this.
She's a voted in plant.
I don't like some of the stuff that's being said, especially if she's sitting on that particular
If you
committee.
sitting here and you against America, and Nancy Pelosi is the one that put Omar on the committee, the Foreign Committee.
Up on there, yes, she did. But I don't think I don't think she like America the way she the way she be talking.
She's anti-America.
Okay, so so according to Hannity, I just pulled it up right here. Omar erupts. Omar says Trump may provoke war with Iran to boost hotel
What the hell?
Did she say this? To boost hotel revenue. Listen, we're dealing with a serious situation. What the heck do the hotel revenue have to do with Iran?
Yeah.
And the ball is in Iran's court because the president already said we didn't do this here to go to war. We did this here because an American. You killing up Americans. And I'm not going to tolerate that.
And how in the nuck is this lady on the Foreign Committee and nobody ain't saying nothing about it?
So this is what she's saying. She said Trump needs to immediately divest his businesses and comply with the emoluments clause. Iran could threaten Trump hotels worldwide, and he could provoke war over the loss of revenue. Okay. Emolument clause. Iran could threaten Trump hotels worldwide, and he could provoke war over the loss of revenue from Skittish Gash. His business interests should not be driving military decisions. Omar, it's not. Just like your biasness against America should not be driving your decisions when it comes to sitting on the foreign committee.
But she have security clearance. What the knock? Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell you. I know we say what the zuck, but this done went nutty. This is fruity. How we got these people telling our president the one that's trying to protect American, okay? And these people came from Somalia, all of these other war-torn countries, third world countries, trying to tell us how to run the United States of America.
Now she's saying we have to put an end to endless wars. We do have to put an end to these endless wars, but we cannot have terrorists running around wanting to kill up Americans or kill up people around the world. Those days are over.
That's right. And Donald Trump is putting an end to these endless wars. He's shutting them right on down. He's taking away that money. He's shutting them right on down, putting sanctions on them. This is the way it's going to be. If you got our money, have our interest, any interest over here, as it pertains to the United States of America, you're going to do it our way.
January the 4th, she tweeted out, the president of the United States is threatening to commit war crimes on Twitter. That is a lie.
How is it a war crime to protect Americans?
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something.
Whoa. She
more.
says there is no way to overstate how dangerous this is. We need every voice to rise up and demand that Congress stop Trump from starting a catastrophic war with Iran. See, why are you taking up as a congressman woman? Why are you taking up for Iran? Why are you taking up for Iran?
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Wait. You would think that, okay, he just took down the terrorists. Everybody's behind the president. But you have this lady who sits on the foreign board. It's almost like she sits on the foreign committee. Yeah. It's like she on Iran side.
Didn't I tell you she's a plant? I need to see her emails.
And then she says on January the 3rd, this reckless mind is now leading us to war. No, he took down the terrorists. Well, I tell you what, when Obama got Bin Laden, was that starting a war? Was it?
And here's the deal. Whenever Obama got Bin Laden, everybody was happy and celebrating. But this Soleimani is bigger than Bin Laden.
So yes. Her and Ted Cruz got into it on January the 3rd. January the 3rd, Omar tweeted out, "We are outraged." And I guess she retweeted what Ted Cruz said. Ted Cruz said something, and she said, "We are outraged the president would assassinate a foreign official, possibly setting off another war without congressional authorization, and has zero plan to deal with the consequences." But of course, you know that Omar, he didn't have to consult with you all.
No, he didn't.
That was done at the embassy. Anything on that embassy, that's like American soil. He did not have to consult with Congress.
No, he didn't. President Trump had the constitutional and domestic legal authority to take out Soleimani.
He didn't have to consult with you all. Why would he want to consult with you when you biased?
You know, I noticed that President Trump got a lot of stuff done by not consulting with the enemy.
Don't consult with them. He ain't got to consult
because the Democrat Congress, a lot of them is in bed with the enemy.
That's right. I had to pull that up on my
yes, girl.
Put it up on my
Someone on the very fake news had the audacity to say.
What they say?
Right decision, but wrong commander.
Well, the reason why they said right decision, but wrong commander in chief is because they upset. They've been setting their behinds up there for decades, even half of a century, and they can't do half of what President Trump done. You can't even touch the man, not even with a 10-foot pole. You can't even touch him with your finger. You know why? Because you ain't done nothing.
That's right.
You know that Obama, Bush, Clinton, Daddy Bush, none of them.
That's right.
Because everybody was scared of Iran. Until it came to Trump.
Playing hopscotch and stuff like that.
He wasn't playing no hopscotch. He wasn't acting like no rabbit hopping.
Ain't nobody drawing lines and angles. Ain't nobody drawing lines and angles and coloring and all that stuff. No. It is what it is.
It is what the heck it is.
Right.
It is what the heck it is.
That's right.
Oh, they were just jealous. That's why they said that.
That's right.
They was just, no. So it was the right commander-in-chief that we're going to put a stop to this. And the reason why he did, I'm glad he did it.
Yeah.
Because, see, what the Democrats want to do, they want to keep this mess going on for years and years.
Yeah.
We're going to hunt down the terrorists. We're going to hunt down the terrorists using American tax dollars, only for that money, for all of them years to end back up in somebody else's pocket. And we don't never get the terrorists until 20, 30 years later. And look how 50 rich these people that done got. Off of American tax dollars.
And 50 rich off $174,000 a year salary. How you gonna? Dems are also asking, why now? Well, my question to all of you crazy folks is why not now?
That's right.
Why not then? What interests in the past did the past administrations have with Iran within Iran?
Because this man, the way he went and killed up folks, he should have already been up out of his misery.
He should have been gone. From my understanding, they already had eyes on him.
Oh, but didn't nobody want to do nothing about that.
You want to step back,
They want to mourn his death. Maybe the reason why they mourning his death because they done used so much taxpayer dollars hunting him down, and it's done ended up in some of their pockets. They mad that the money is cut off. The gravy train is gone. Their hands are in the cookie jar, and ain't no more cookies left.
Nothing else there.
What's wrong with them
Not
right
even
now?
the crumbs. Done sucked Americans dry.
Right.
We working out here by the sweat of our bras and you all continue to raise taxes. That's why Democrats love raising taxes.
That's why I want to get these people that's on these YouTube videos blaming Trump. Let me tell you something. Trump is taking up for you. Yes. Democrats ain't took up for you. They could care less whether you got your heads chopped off.
That's right.
Look at how they're mourning the death of a terrorist.
Yes.
This lady sit on the foreign committee and she's upset you killed a I don't care what. He's a terrorist. A murderer is what he is.
That's what he is.
That's what he is. That's
the Democrats have been working hard, you all, to make the United States a third world country.
Not only that, they want to make us look bad around the world, and they want us to appear weak.
Yes.
When Obama drew the line in the sand with Syria, we appeared weak. When he went over there bowing down, we appeared weak.
That's
when
right.
he gave Iran 150 billion, whatever, how much he gave them, however many billions with a capital B, we appear weak.
Even
for the first time in a long time, we are appearing strong around the world. You got people, the Iranians, that are upset about their the president over there and that dictator over there. They're tired of living like that. They're tired of living with sanctions because of what their president and their leaders are doing over there. And they are happy that this man, this killer, this murderer is gone.
And Omar want to talk about somebody did a thing? President Trump did the thing right there on Soleimani. And he going to do some more things because he is not going to let you take. He tweeted out something. He's not going to let you continue to make threats towards America.
That's right.
That's not happening.
2 days over with. And he have to be strong like that.
That's right.
We cannot have another weak leader walking around here trying to walk all over us. Even when it came to Ukraine and when Russia went into Ukraine. Obama didn't do nothing about that.
That's right.
He didn't do what? He sent him some blankets? Because he damn sure didn't send him no weapons to help him.
No. The Democrats, you all.
I'm saying it so I won't rock.
If we didn't have, you rock. You just your body, you do what
somebody
you
told me I'll be making them dizzy.
That's that one somebody. Look cross-eyed and then she'll look right to you. If we didn't have the technology that we have today, when it comes down to social media or other media outlets, do you all know that all we will hear is the lies that's coming from the left?
That's right. That's right. And people,
that's all we will hear.
And people get on their platform and they spread those lies.
And if you look at these other countries that control people like slaves, okay, they control what they watch, what they hear, when they speak, what they say. Do you see the connection between them and the Democrats? Because what are these Democrat presidential nominees right now talking about they want to do? They want to tell us what to eat, get rid of the cows. They want to take away your cars. They want you to run it a particular way. They want to take away your jobs, only want you to work. You got Biden talking about go back to coding, telling coal miners to go back to coding school.
Why don't Biden go back to a school? Because he's been in government for half a century and ain't done nothing for nobody.
Here is the common denominator.
Come on, what's the common
Democrats are the party of slavery.
That's right.
That's why they want open borders, you all. They want these open borders because they want people in here working slave wages.
That's right. Why do you think they want to put in more regulations? Why do you think they want to keep our borders wide open? Why do you think they put illegal aliens in sanctuary cities before the American people? Why do you think they okay with MS-13 coming up in here ruling stuff? Why do you think they sitting up more than the death of a terrorist? It ain't about you as Americans. It's about everything where everything can be discombobulated, unorganized. This disruption is what they want. Because they make more money when people are oppressed and depressed.
Right.
That's why I have to let this girl know, if you made $100,000, you don't need to be dependent upon the government.
That's right.
They want to keep you where you oppress and depressed. You done made $100,000 and you can't even realize. You don't even realize it. You don't need it.
And look at these Democrat-ran cities. Look right there in Virginia. You all took and voted them Democrats right there in position. And now the first piece of legislation they're talking about pushing is how to take your guns away from you.
And if
but you voted them in.
So what they want to do is they want to make you a criminal.
Yeah.
And you ain't never committed a crime. You a law-abiding citizen using your Second Amendment rights. But they want to put in laws telling you that it's going to be a felony if you walking around with a gun.
But none of these laws and rules that they're putting in place for you as a law-abiding citizen gonna stop a criminal with a gun from coming taking your life.
Because that criminal gonna have his gun.
Oh, hell yeah.
See, I'm sorry. Whether you a Democrat, this ain't even about you being a Democrat or Republican.
That's right.
Because you got Democrats that carry guns and don't even like this rule. Why y'all vote for them?
Right.
Why'd you vote
you voted for them?
Y'all turned Virginia blue like that. Right.
Then you turned around and you keep voting for these ass backwards individuals in California. They continue to put all of this red tape in place because they want to suppress you all. They want you government dependent.
Go ahead.
No,
Tracy,
go ahead.
I want to address Tracy Edwards.
Go ahead and address
She said
Tracy.
Trump is heartless. No, let me tell you what's heartless, Tracy. It's when somebody done came and chopped off your head.
That's right.
Or when you sitting somewhere in a building minding your business and somebody done took and done blew it up.
Yeah.
That's what's heartless.
That's right.
What President Trump is doing is trying to protect people like you.
That's right. And then chopping off the head on a video and send that to the family or broadcast that all over. That's heartless.
Yeah, that's what you call heartless.
So if
this man running around here, Soleimani running around here, killing up children, putting holes in their legs, that's heartless.
That's heartless.
You go look it up.
That's right,
Miss Tracy.
And I'm pretty sure he didn't give him no anesthesia, no anesthetic to take to numb his legs.
Boy, still got to walk around for the rest of his life like that, all because of what one ruthless, heartless man did.
He ain't no man. He's a terrorist. I call him an animal.
That's exactly what he is.
A damn animal.
And you all better wake up and smell the coffee.
That's right.
And stop staying stuck like Chuck and looking really effed up.
That's right.
Or somebody gonna come after you up.
That's right. Someone wrote us. And they sent the email to us, and we tried to look at what we can, but this one got me because I was looking at this particular bill. It's the Bill AB5 that California passed. I'm gonna run through it real quick because our time is winding up.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, Diamond and Silk. I hope this email will reach you so I may shed light on the mess Pretty Boy Newsom has made. Lorena Gonzalez in San Diego wrote this atrocity of a bill, and Newsom signed it. AB5 gutted freelancers and independent contractors from our jobs in California. We can't even be hired from companies outside of California either.
Let me get this straight. So if you are a freelancer or a independent contractor and you live in California, you can't do any work in California as a freelancer or independent contractor or outside of California. Oh, that sounds like some slave mentality BS right here. Finish talking about this.
Y'all about all of this stuff that Democrats deliberately write and put in place. Why couldn't they find a piece of legislation to let you all work? Because they want you government dependent.
Okay, read on.
There is a horrendous bill effective today in California. It has cost thousands of freelancers, independent contract workers our jobs. I had a job I loved for 3 years working from home. Because of AB5, I am now jobless. It has taken away our freedom to work as we choose.
You know, that really bothers me. So because a lot of times everybody don't get up and go to a job. You have a lot of people that work from home. They do freelance work and they work as independent contractors where they can sort of work on their own to get the job done. And a lot of stuff we outsource it to independent contractors. And you mean they getting rid of them? Okay, go ahead, girl.
I am 64 and a half years old. Who in the hell is going to hire me?
Oh my God.
My cousins and friends, most are Republicans. We've had many discussions about President Trump, and I'll be honest, I guess living here in Libby land, you start believing all of the garbage and propaganda the left spews.
Well, this is straight garbage.
Yes.
This lady is almost 65 years old. She's been doing the job for 3 years. And y'all come pull the rug from up under her and tell her to root little pig or die. Now, who gonna hire her at that age?
Yep. And how's she gonna go back to school? You know, she can go back to school, but is she gonna have finances to be able to go back to school?
Well, by the time you pay off the debt, the student loans, it don't make no sense. It don't add up. She'll have to use her Social Security to try to pay that off.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl.
This has really opened my eyes to everything President Trump has been saying about the far radical left. He is 100% right, and I tell you this with all of my heart. I am voting Republican straight down the board and for President Trump. The far left agenda out here is way out of control. AB5 is going to force more businesses out of California. Increase the homelessness crisis is one big giant mess.
Wow.
For the first time in my life, I got on Twitter to bring awareness that seniors and many of us, it's our choice and awareness that seniors and many of us, it's our choice and right to work as an independent contractor, especially with age discrimination.
Right. Because a lot of times people don't want to hire you when you are a particular age, but this helps them because I can work as an independent contractor, right? Or I can work as a freelancer.
Not this bill. This bill don't help them.
No, this don't help them. I'm talking about them working as independent contractors or freelancers help, especially older people.
That's right.
Because now I don't have to go and report in to work, and you don't have to see that I'm old and I may have a little arthritis in my knee and can't get up, but I can still do my job. It keeps it where people are not discriminated against them.
And people can still work.
Right.
They don't have to let their disability their ability to work.
That's right. Wow.
The last thing I want is to be in an office, micromanage, and have been there, done that. These fools have turned my life and thousands of others upside.
Hey, we got to speak. Somebody's got to speak out on this. I mean, we got to. Yeah. People are going to be put out of work. I'm not voting Democrat, and you shouldn't either.
Yeah. So I remember saying, we was at one of our viewers' I believe, and we was talking about California and how I said what we need to do is everybody with the same mind and that can afford to need to get out of California. They need to move away from California and let California stay there because what's going to happen, and we probably need to build a wall right there around Arizona and California. They're just going to fall right into a hole. Just let them fall right there and stay close to the ocean. Yeah. Because what they're doing, you all, they're taking and creating
oppression.
They did just what they did to black people. Right after slavery.
Jim Crow.
Yeah. When they took black jobs, the jobs that black people were accustomed to working, deliberately removed them. Deindustrialized the schools.
Let's go back to Jim Crow. And let's go back to the times when people were sharecropping.
Yes.
Honey, when I go back to that time, and we write about that in the book.
Yes.
Y'all have to wait to read it in the book what I felt about that. Oh my God. You know, it was just an undercover setup of slavery.
That's all it was.
I'm tired of people like this trying to oppress people that's here and keeping them here.
Yes.
Absolutely not. Who's the governor? Who voted this man in?
Yes.
And why do y'all keep voting people in like this? Yeah. And this is a way for corporations to only have employees.
Yes.
And to kick out the small businesses.
Right.
Or this is discrimination.
So the small businesses,
this is discrimination within itself.
The small business won't be able to stand because a lot of times they outsource this.
They outsource things.
Afford all of the different taxes that's being put on them to employ somebody a 9 to 5.
That's right.
Okay, but this here particular rule is requiring if you work in California, it has to be 9 to 5, and you, of course, it's with the benefits if there are any. Well, but you can't do it as an independent contractor no more. This is a way to really make you enslaved to government.
That's right.
To their government is what they're trying to do. And you said something. Who voted this man in?
Yeah.
That brings me to this. Oh, you want to?
Go.
That brings me to this. It is time to undo all of this Democrats BS that their states have put in place,
right,
to win these different
ballot
elections.
harvesting.
That's right.
That.
It's time to remove that stuff and get rid of that stuff. Down to these illegal aliens having driver's license, you all.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm about to get this person.
Go ahead.
HNC Let's Talk said, how is this discrimination? Do either of you have a law degree? Fool, it don't take a law degree to know that anytime you put millions of people out of work because they can't be freelancers or independent contractors, that's discrimination. Where they gonna go?
Where they gonna go?
You find me a good job that this 64-and-a-half-year-old woman can do. Find me who gonna hire her.
That's right.
Where she's making decent money like what she was making as a freelancer or an independent contractor. It don't take a law degree. I get tired of you people with all your damn degrees.
That's right.
Forget about your degrees.
That's right.
This is putting people out of work.
All it takes is common sense, and common sense is
She can't get up out of her house and drive every day to a job.
That's right.
But she still want to contribute to society and work.
She want to work. Listen, for idiots like this, it's time to stop being an ass. Get your head out your ass and look around and see what's going on.
Who said that? Who is that? HNC, go somewhere and zip it.
That's right.
Don't come this way with that foolishness.
Because
this is straight. California Bill AB5. How is that helping
BS.
people? What you did, you just put a group of people out of work.
Yes.
And what you're telling them is go the traditional way where they have to go fill out an application and drive somewhere.
You literally just put the noose around their neck.
That's what you did.
To choke them out.
Pulled the platform from under them. That's wrong.
That's right.
I don't see how this bill gonna help people like
this. It's not gonna help.
Why can't they be freelancers? To me, a freelancer and an independent contractor is just like having your own business.
But it'll help them illegal aliens.
Oh yeah, they'll help them now.
They're gonna drive down the wages. People will be able to hire them for $2 an hour.
You didn't have to delete HNC comment. I done got her straight.
Yeah, let her come back on.
I don't have to have a law degree. I don't have to have no damn degree to understand that this ain't helping Americans by putting them out of business. Now, what they probably trying to do is help them big corporations.
Right.
Or there's somebody you trying to help. Or they that's right. They little friends. To make sure, because some of these freelancers and independent contract may be taking some of their money. They don't like that.
Exactly. So down to these illegals having IDs to be able to vote. It is time for my President Donald J. Trump. I wish that he would do this, and I really want him to do this, to issue an executive order that requires anyone who vote in our federal election, everybody must have a valid ID.
I agree.
Okay?
I agree.
And no person that's in our country illegally and who doesn't have legal documents to be in our country should not be given driver's license. Stop it.
That's right.
Put in an executive order to stop it in all of these states. Stop it. They shouldn't have that.
Right.
Now.
Come on.
Now that the DMV have all of these illegal aliens information, I do suggest that President Trump put in an executive order to have that information turned over to ICE.
Well, they did it to themselves. That's why these illegal aliens got to watch these Democrats.
And make every one of them get in line and wait their turn. Do it the right way. If we as American citizens have to go to driver's ed.
That's right.
Okay? And we have to pay our fees. We got to pull out our social security number, our birth certificate, our marriage certificate, our divorce decree. We got to pull this stuff out just to get a driver's license. How in the hell?
Come on, how in the hell?
Are these different states going to allow people that's undocumented? Undocumented. Somebody want to know the difference between undocumented individuals and illegal aliens. It's the same thing. They don't have no documents to have their asses here in America.
That's what it is.
It's a violation of our immigration laws. Title 8, Code 1324.
That's right.
It is illegal to aid and abet an illegal alien.
Right. That's right.
It's the same thing. So don't be coming to me talking about that's the wrong terminology. We not going to sugarcoat it.
That's
they
right.
are illegally here. They are illegal aliens because we don't know who the hell they are.
That's right.
And neither do the people at the DMV.
They show though they just giving out
just giving out
they're
IDs
just giving
and
out
licenses.
license like they giving out certificates.
That's right.
For a graduation. One thing, Miss Millie, she said, I have a master's degree and I can't find a job where I live. She lived in Susanville, California. She said, I'm actually on food stamps and that makes me so sad. You know, because California is very huge. There should be plentiful jobs there. But when you're cutting off people employment, their livelihood, that makes me very sad.
And you're cutting it out. You cut it off like this. It wasn't, you didn't cut it off where it was gradually. You just took and just chopped it off.
Ronnie said, damn, Diamond, light them up. No, I just get mad. Well, first of all, forgive me.
What you do?
I don't mean to yell at y'all. I love y'all. But don't come talk about, do you have a degree? Why you talking like that? Don't take a rocket science to understand what just happened to some people. I want everybody to thrive in this country. And let me tell you something. There's people out here sick. They still want to be part of society. There's people that can't get out and go to a job, but they still want to do a job. So don't diss their ability to be able to work and put these measures in place to stop them. I don't like that.
Deliberately stop them. Y'all sitting back, you got some people that's so stupid, being hoodwinked by the left. You see where these black people talking about we gonna give you reparations. They ain't giving you jack. What they doing is throwing money to try to take and investigate slavery.
Somebody said something about, okay, I'll vote for Trump if he talking about giving us reparations. And I want to let you know you ain't gonna get no reparations. What Sheila Jackson and them do, I'll allege this because you know I don't be with them all the time. But let me tell you what they plan on doing. This is all about how somebody gonna funnel some money in their pocket. Ain't no ain't nobody getting reparations. They'll say we gonna give it to this organization and that organization. What they gonna do? They gonna skim for the top, and ain't nothing gonna be left for the organization.
And listen to this, y'all. How is it that the party of slavery, Democrats, want to do a study on slavery, something they implemented using American tax dollars? Think about that for a moment. You that's sitting out there advocating for reparations, not going to get one red cent.
And I want you to understand this here. Most of the slave owners here in the United States of America was Democrats. They worked in Congress. They were the ones that owned slaves, especially right down in through here in the South. Okay? They were Democrats. That's what they were.
That's right. And they sitting right up there seeing how they can continue to suck us dry.
And have you enslaved modern day slavery.
Worse than a maggot.
You know what? We don't have time to talk about Agenda 21, but we're going to do a whole show about Agenda. I think it was Agenda 21, and now it's called, wait a minute. Whoa. Let me make sure I got that right.
Go ahead.
There is, listen, it be so much stuff happening. It be so much stuff happening. It's like I can't keep up. Is it Agenda 21?
I believe it is called Agenda 21.
And then, it was Agenda 21. And because of President Trump, they wasn't betting on him. They changed it to Agenda 2030. But I think it's time that we need to start talking about it. Especially when you see what Virginia is pushing. When you see the other things, California Bill AB5. You know, they just lining stuff up to have people back in slavery. Is what they're doing. And I said we dedicate a whole show into going down it and letting y'all know what it means. And it's time for you all to wake up. I don't care who you like, who you don't like. Wake the hell up.
And we also need to do a show, Diamond, about President Trump's accomplishments.
That's right.
There is so much.
Over 160 some things that this man has accomplished. This man has accomplished
we need to do a show to discuss each one of them.
That's right.
So that you can understand what measures have been put in place, the different judges, that's HBCUs.
I'm glad you mentioned judges. And we're going to go.
Okay.
But I keep hearing this left-leaning liberal keep talking about look at how Pence and them look at how they putting these judges in. Obama had the same opportunity to put his judges in, but Obama chose not to use it.
Right.
So President Trump is using his opportunity to put judges in.
That's right.
Our president is a conservative.
That's right.
Why would he put liberal judges in?
Why?
And he's not a liberal.
Why?
He's putting in conservative Republicans, conservatives who's going to abide by the Constitution
Right.
and abide by law and order.
That's right.
So don't get mad at Trump. You should be mad at Obama for not using his opportunity.
And speaking of these Democrats, how are they okay with killing innocent babies, but not okay with killing a terrorist?
You got to ask them. Go ask them. Because they don't know. I want everybody to make sure you vote right so you won't get left. Make sure you vote Trump. I'm not telling you to vote for the party. I'm telling you to vote for the man. I'm telling you to vote for the person that has the master plan to keep you safe, keep America safe, and continue to make America great again. And because the Democrats love to play games,
yes.
If you're not registered to vote, please go get registered to vote.
Get registered.
Register as a Republican. The reason why is because the president is a Republican.
That's right.
Because here's the deal.
Yeah.
You don't know what the Democrats about to put down the pipeline.
That's right.
To stop everything.
That's right.
First it was Russia collusion.
Yep.
There's no collusion. Now it's a witch hunt of an impeachment. The lady don't even want to hand over the sham papers to do that. So they ain't got nothing. Okay. Looking. Now they all upset about the terrorists, and we hunting down and getting rid of the terrorists.
And not to mention Maxine Waters.
Oh God. Miss, you know what? Listen, y'all just look out for the bowl. She going in that bowl.
Well,
that's what she need to be.
Put her somewhere
in the bowl. Yeah. That's where she need to be.
Yes, especially yes.
Okay, so listen, you all, don't forget on January the 25th, 2020, we have our Say Yes to Life pro-life brunch that's coming up at the Trump International Hotel. If you have not gotten your tickets, please go get your tickets at chitchattour.com. That's chitchattour.com. We want to see your face in a place. And if you hadn't gotten your gear for the rally, we do have Trump pins.
Yes.
We defend Trump.
We stand with Trump.
We stand with Trump.
And Trump 2020.
That's
right.
We also have the best of Diamond and Silk over there.
Yes.
We have Diamond and Silk gear over there. So go over there to diamondandsilkstore.com and get you something, okay? Get you something. We love you, okay?
And one more thing. Whenever you get something from our store, you're supporting Diamond and Silk.
That's how you support Diamond and Silk.
To keep going on and on and on, okay?
That's right. Thank you for all of your contributions. We really appreciate that.
And don't forget that every day at 11:21 Eastern Standard Time, we stop what we're doing and we pray.
Yeah.
We pray for our president. We pray for this country. We pray for this entire world. We want you all to keep us in your prayer as we keep you all in our prayer as well.
Our prayers, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, listen. We were just coming to give y'all the 211. We call the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
In the meantime, in between time, we will see y'all next time. Right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.